Hello and welcome to a Millionaire podcast on the Millionaire Landlord YouTube channel. In today's podcast, we highlight 4 key points critical to both successful and profitable conversion of single-family houses to flats. First though, a reminder of the regulatory stuff. In these podcasts, we don't offer financial advice or recommend investment products. You should always seek advice from an independent, regulated financial advisor before taking financial decisions or buying into any investment plan. Okay, let's get going. Step 1. Site inspection and drawings. The first thing you should always do is visit the property, in most cases with a professional builder or architect. You'll need to get a feel for the property and visualize the ways people living in it might use its facilities. Where to put the bathrooms and kitchens? How would residents and visitors get out quickly in the event of fire? Your professional will advise you on possible structural challenges, pointing out any defects and on the likelihood of obtaining planning permission. You will also receive advice on overcoming party wall issues should they arise. Ideally, it's wise to acquire houses either with a large garden, spacious loft, or both, as such properties offer huge scope for conversion into 2-bedroom flats or possibly mixed 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom flats with a minimum profit of £70,000. It's also fundamental always to ascertain the year in which the property was built. If erected before 1984, then conversion is likely to be more costly owing to the additional requirement for loft insulation, damp proofing, and the need to meet new fire regulations. Step 2. Build a team before the get-go. The successful completion and profitability of your project critically depend on your team. This isn't merely stating the obvious, as coordination between the trades is of crucial importance. Builders in, then plumbing and heating, electrics, second fix, carpentry, painting and flooring. Not forgetting to have your broker arrange first and second finance on time, with your agent finding buyers before completion of the works. Step 3. Commission services early. It's vitally important to engage third-party services as soon as possible, as doing so will give you a clear idea of your budget, reduce the risk of project hold-ups, and save you unnecessary cost. Or put another way, maximize your profit. When you apply for planning, get all the permissions and building control matters out of the way first. Soundproofing, damp and fire tests, and energy performance certification issues should be given priority, and a plan of action put in place. Once planning permission is granted, booking utility services takes precedence, as water, gas and electricity splits can be a nightmare to arrange, and it takes ages to get the engineers onto your site. Ordering materials can also play a prominent role in saving time. Always check well in advance that your building contractor has a merchant account, as ordering materials and appliances, together with timely delivery to your site, will be far more cost effective. In short, setting up like this helps avoid stress from nasty surprises and vastly improves your project's budget management. Step 4. Purchase and resale. Investors often employ various strategies when it comes to acquisition and disposal of property assets. It's all about maximizing profit, as we've said, and to that end, it's advisable not to buy in your own name unless the project is a one-off in a calendar year. If it isn't, then use an ownership proxy instead, such as a trust or a special purpose vehicle, to minimize the risk of lawsuits and unwanted financial liability. Remember, your primary aim here is to position yourself to offset huge taxes as well as labour and materials costs, which would otherwise eat into your profit margin and leave you exposed. If you need help sourcing houses for conversion, we'll hunt them down for you and raise your finance too. Simply connect with us via landlordsdirect.co. Once again, That's landlordsdirect.co. Or else, simply enter your name and email address into the box below and we'll let you know when properties suitable for conversion become available. And finally, just so you know, we hate spam and will never share your personal details with third parties without your express permission. Thank you so much for listening, and please do join us for our next Millionaire Landlord podcast. Goodbye and good fortune.